Seltzer Kings.
Podcasts.
It's a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house.
And if these walls could talk.
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Boys Watching Veronica Mars. We're just two boys watching Veronica Mars for the first time, giving our review and reactions. We're your hosts. I am Joe Welke.
I am Vance.
And today we are doing a good old-fashioned recap of everything season 2. We're talking best, we're talking worst, we're talking it all. But before we get into the episode, everybody join our Discord. The link is in the show notes. It's good times, good conversations happening there. Join our Patreon, patreon.com/boyswatchingbuffy, where we are covering Freaks and Geeks. We are going to be starting the Twilight Saga this month, which is actually five movies.
5 movies.
I was like, I feel like it might be 5.
5 movies, 4 books.
God damn.
I don't know.
What have you done to us?
What did you do
to us?
What have you done?
So check out that Patreon. Good shit happening there. And yeah, how are you, Vance? What's going on, man?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'm ready to dive into what season 2 was and uncover some stuff that I may have forgotten in my research of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. This was a long season, it felt.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of stuff happened.
So yeah, I'm excited to talk about what we think is going to happen next and what we thought would happen this season.
Yes. Before we do that, I'm going to crack open. I have an Alani Hawaiian shaved ice. I didn't even know I had this anymore.
Oh, I thought you were going peachy. Today.
No. Juicy peach. That's a special one.
All right. C4 watermelon burst.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. All right. So we do this at the end of every season. We do a recap and then we predict what's going to happen in the next season. I didn't make many predictions for season 2. Probably because I forgot and bullshitted some while we were recording. But not this time.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of predictions for season 3, but for season 2, I only had 3 predictions. And
you hit on all 3, didn't you?
They were kind of bullshit predictions. I was playing very conservative. Mm-hmm. I was not swinging for the fences. Just had 3 and a pretty decent hit rate.
Okay.
Okay. What about you? How many did you have? Did you have a bunch?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, 10.
God damn. Okay, well, should I just run through mine first?
Yeah, just do yours.
All right. First one I predicted was Vinny Van Lowe comes back. Nailed that.
All right.
Absolutely crushed that one.
Steps up to the plate and bunts.
Got on base, though, didn't I? Got on base, though. Also, I'm just realizing I hate this Hawaiian shaved ice one. It's a pina colada flavor. Fuck. I don't like pina colada flavored shit. Anyway, so Vinny Van Lowe, check. Mm-hmm. He came back. Second prediction I had was Dick Casablancas plays a bigger role. I think that one's good.
Does he play a bigger role?
Yeah.
Nah, how?
He's related to the main villain.
Okay. All right.
He's Bettina. He was a part of the Bettina tapes.
Mm-hmm.
He made out with an escort that was a trans person.
Yeah.
I mean, he went over to Gia's house drunk to party with her.
Okay.
He played a bigger role.
All right.
He's in the intro credits.
Okay.
And my last one, which was a miss, I predicted that Keith and Alicia get engaged.
Wow. You were betting on love, huh?
I really was. Not Neptune, though.
Yeah.
Not Neptune.
Have you been watching this show?
Yeah, I don't know. My season 3 predictions are a lot darker.
It's more likely that Keith would have to shoot Alicia than him getting engaged to her.
So I'd say I give myself 50, 60%.
All right.
Dick played a bigger role.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you played it super safe and you barely broke even.
Yep. What about you? What of your 10 predictions? How many did yours?
I have not read through these yet, so I'm reading through them for the first time here, right now.
Perfect.
First one: Troy returns for revenge.
Oh.
No, but he does come back, but he doesn't seek
come back.
revenge. Second one: we see some of the courtroom trial of Aaron Eccles.
Oh,
Boom.
fuck yeah. Yeah, that one, even though that was terrible.
Lynn Eccles is still alive. TBD.
Still TBD.
we're holding out hope that this character's still going to come back.
Oh, wait till my season 3 predictions.
Keith and Vinny Van Lowe have to partner up on a case. Nailed it.
They did?
Yeah, just barely. Under the wire. Last episode. Wallace and or Weevil make out with Trina. No. The vice principal is framed for a crime and Veronica proves his innocence. I almost wrote that again as another prediction again. Surprise, Logan applied to a local college so he can stay close to Veronica. Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing.
We don't know yet. Maybe that
I don't
happens
know what
next.
Veronica's doing.
Yeah.
She got into Stanford.
And she's got a...
Did she get the Kane Scholarship?
Did she get the Hearst...
Jury duty lady?
Yeah, did the jury duty lady help her with the Hearst thing? Did she even apply to Hearst College? You still have to apply to it. You can't just walk in.
Yeah. It's her safety school.
Yeah. Mac faces off against a Mr. Robot level computer hacker.
Ooh.
Did not happen.
That's a good prediction, though. I like that prediction. That could be an evergreen prediction.
Sheriff Lamb gets shot but lives.
Fuck.
That did not happen. And Wallace's dad comes back and causes drama.
Oh,
nailed
that one.
Yeah.
I'd say that you got about the same rate that I did.
Yeah. I'll say
You're
I got
50-50.
But with 10, 50 is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I had some.
I got 10 for this time.
Okay. I think I have about 8 or 10 this time too.
All right. Well, I like that.
I'm pretty happy with the Wallace's dad coming back. That was like my last one. I remember.
One was good.
That's a good one.
Nathan or whatever his name was, right? Nathan Jones?
No.
What was his name?
It was not Nathan. It was Nathan Woods.
Nathan Woods.
All
right.
So I have some follow-up from like last episode and stuff that we heard on the Discord before we get into more stuff about season 2. In the season finale, we did find out the meaning behind Jackie learning about the birds and the bees the hard way.
Yes, we did.
She had a kid from that, so that's what she meant with that reference, and I'm fine with it because it's tame compared to everything else.
I don't know how tame it was. We don't know how tame it was. She said that she got mixed up with drugs, alcohol, and the wrong crowd. Yeah,
and then she got clean and went to California and was like getting a 3.1 grade average. So she was doing all right. She kicked the habit pretty quick.
You know how famously going cold turkey.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, when you go to famously drug-free Neptune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice little realization that I had forgot about.
Yes. We learned a bunch about chlamydia throughout conversations through Discord, messages on Instagram. It can lie dormant for years. Not something
asymptomatic.
Yeah. So everybody go get tested.
Yeah. Pretty easy to get cleaned up though.
Yes.
That's the overall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody agrees on that.
Mm-hmm.
I just got tested a little bit ago. We're doing great.
Good, Joe.
Responsible adults.
Yeah. Yo Mama on Discord mentioned that the Sally thing that Beaver says in that one episode was supposed to be a reference to him killing Dick's dog as a child, but the writers thought it would make Beaver too obvious.
Mm.
And I have to say,
they just left a line in there.
I have
to make you like, what the fuck was that?
I have to say, if that is true, then it does show that the writers do know when to pull back on certain things, i.e. this, and i.e. the deleted scene of Meg's mom killing her in the hospital bed. So, two things that are just so far that you couldn't even really, it's so big and so drastic that it would be too much.
Yeah, it's a little too heinous. It's irredeemable.
Yeah. I don't also buy that he would have this relationship with Dick if he killed their like childhood dog.
Yeah, and in what manner did he kill the dog too? Like
in a manner that's to the point where he could say that to you and you stop fighting him, like you freeze immediately.
Yeah.
Then I don't think you would be picking on
Sally.
I don't think you would be picking on him earlier. You wouldn't pick on him earlier at that party. At that festival. I'd be like, I'd stay away from my psychopath murderous brother.
He beat my dog with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm happy they got rid of that. I'm happy they got rid of that, not so much that it would make it obvious that he's the killer for the show, but it would just, I wouldn't buy half the things that happen knowing that Dick knows this about him, and Dick does not keep secrets.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I wish they would have gotten rid of that line, to be honest with you, because then it just it was a lot of confusion after that, because then
they might have
Sally with Sally.
Yeah, they might have realized it after the fact and just were like, all right. Or they could have just made, at that point, you have to make a Sally character and make some story up that's different to cover your tracks. You know?
Yeah, it was just a loose thread that was, yeah.
I also mentioned that Beaver I mentioned in the final episode that Beaver seeing the condom felt like a retcon, but someone on Discord brought up that it could have just been when Beaver decided to hatch his plan to involve Veronica. So that tracks fair enough. So sure. Yeah. I haven't done a deep dive of all the stuff to make sure that Beaver's storyline tracks fully through, but that was the one example I pointed out, but fair enough. It could have just been him being like, okay, this will start it.
Yeah. I love that everybody pointed out like how we were so on Beaver's side for forever. Like, why does everybody hate this kid? This guy's good.
We can't trust any of these guys in these shows, man.
There are no good dudes in these shows, apparently.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Keith.
People still want us to, like, come around to Logan. I feel like we're having the same Buffy thing where it's like Logan is Spike and Beaver is Warren.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh no, we backed the wrong horse.
Yeah, no, I think that we should just like not bet on any of these horses. We should just
I thought the bullied kid of the bullied younger brother of Dick Casablancas was a safe bet that he wasn't going to be a murderous serial killer.
James Bond villain.
Yeah.
Turns out Dick Casablancas being an asshole was just a red herring.
Yeah. Man.
Good God. Any other follow-up from last episode?
No, I have some lingering thoughts, but they might just come up and when we go through stuff. What about you?
Discussion. No, I just for throughout this episode of our doing the recap, I want to just say that I had a really difficult time figuring out how I felt about that season finale. Like, I didn't know where to place it on things. I didn't know what to think of a lot of what was going on because it was just so ridiculous that I was like, is this good or is it just ridiculous? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it has so much shock value in it that it's really hard to tell.
Yeah. I was like, is this good or is this bad? So I like kind of omitted not pictured from a lot of the stuff except for certain things. Like I like certain moments, which we'll get to.
It didn't make my top or list of episodes.
Yeah, like I genuinely have no idea where to put it in like a ranking of things because I was just it's too much for my brain to comprehend because it like especially the last 15 minutes of that episode were just like punch after punch after punch of like revelations and craziness that I was like, I don't even know if this is good.
Yeah, I think it's really hard to care about Jackie having a baby after everything that happened on the rooftop. That's such an information dump that I'm like, I can't right now. Sorry. I'm still reeling from the rooftop craziness.
Yeah. So I just felt like I needed to like preface all of this and everything we're going to talk about with that because I was just like, I don't even know, man. Like that episode is so crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I was describing it to somebody who had never seen the show before. And they were like, wait, all of that happened in the same episode? I'm like, that all happened in 15 minutes of the same episode.
There was an episode like that in season 1. It wasn't at the end, but it was somewhere in the middle where so much stuff happened.
Yeah. And like when you explain like some of the backstory too of like, these are... It's not like there's like a lot of characters in this show. Like there's characters, but there's like 30 storylines surrounding like 6 characters.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a wild. I might have to try to go back and read some of the like reviews when it actually came out. Like,
yeah, I mean, I read like the Wikipedia like reception and reviews and stuff, like how people received it. And people love this season.
Oh, yeah.
People like it a lot. They think it's like compelling but man, I'm with you. I'll have to go back to the like season 2 finale, specifically like reviews of that episode because what were people thinking of this show? Like I just can't fathom.
Yeah.
What the minds were like 20 years ago. That was 20 years ago at this point, Vance.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, best of worst episodes.
Yeah, let's do it. And
what do you want to start with?
And we'll incorporate some of the listener poll after we give our opinion. So, thanks for everybody who joined that.
Yeah.
What should
we start?
You want to go? You want to go? Let's go best because you talked confused. You talked confused about the end. Let's start with favorite.
Okay. You want to go first?
Yeah. And again, if you missed the last episode, the last recap episode of season 1, as I go through the season, I've been trying to label episodes that I liked in real time. And sometimes, it's just the way it feels when I watch it. It might not track like later or whatever, but I had about 4 or so labeled. I had like 3 really labeled and 1 like maybe. And then a couple I listed like, this is a pretty solid episode here. So this isn't a referendum on all episodes or anything, but these are the ones I had top. And they probably will be a little surprising. But the first one I have is Rat Saw God. Is one of my favorite.
Really?
Yeah. And I think the reason is we get Abel Kuntz back. We get Veronica and Weidman teaming up. Logan and Duncan become roommates. And we get a little bit of that Woody Goodman gets elected and Keith does not get elected as sheriff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Abel Kuntz coming back. And I like the whole Veronica having to try to figure out where his daughter is. And then Weidman teaming up.
Yeah, that end of the episode was like very like kind of bittersweet too, because Abel Kuntz is dying and Veronica is like, oh yeah. She has to be there by his side.
Yeah, she has to lie to him. And she's deciding, should I lie to this guy? Or should I make his last breath like terrible? Yeah.
She lies to him. Good for her.
Yeah.
Good on her.
Yeah.
Very noble of her. Noble lie.
Oh, and this one, Rats Are God, that's the ending where we get the rat finding in the bus, which is also just like wild.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was going to be something else. The rat, it was meant to be me. It was meant for me.
It's all about me.
I'm a rat.
It's all about me.
It's all about me. Oh, boy, if only.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I had this one green. I think I enjoyed the ride of it. Yep.
Okay. I think some of mine are going to be surprising. Mm-hmm. I'll just start off the bat with a surprising one. Nobody puts baby in a corner. It's the episode with the kid in the wall. Now, I have to, like, in the context of how we're watching it, I was like, oh, there's going to be ramifications for this.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is going to lead to something.
Yeah, you're going to find out about this guy named Lucky.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit, this is a mystery. As we got like Veronica and Duncan doing their like a little team up break-in. Mm-hmm. And what I really liked and I thought was going to be like a turning point was Sheriff Lamb in this episode. Because like the whole, season and a half of him in the show, he was like a dickhead. But then you start to see like, oh, there's something beneath the surface here where he's confronts Meg's dad and like, oh, I've heard this excuse before. And like, I remember my dad used to do shit like that to me. And then he's like outside Meg's dad's house. And I was like, oh shit, maybe this is a turning of the leaf for Sheriff Lamb. We see that he actually does care about like kids stuck in a wall or something.
Yeah, wow.
What a good guy.
Yeah.
But no, that doesn't happen. But I remember watching this episode and enjoying it and being like, okay, this is a nice little team up and a weird reveal of like Veronica and Duncan thought that like Meg was babysitting somebody. And then there was that creepy guy that was hitting on Veronica.
Yes, that she babysits a kid who draws a picture of her with her head cut off, and then the dad hits on her so casually.
Yeah. Like right after he gave her that picture. That's fucking hilarious.
Neptune's worse than
I was more looking forward to like where that was going to go and like what Meg's parents were going to be like and what Sheriff Lamb was going to, the change that we were going to see. Because Sheriff Lamb also lets Duncan and Veronica off for breaking in. I was like, okay, maybe they'll have like some kind of understanding now, but that didn't come to fruition. But like in a vacuum, that episode I kind of enjoyed.
Yeah, and this is how these reviews kind of go. Vacuum. Like it's hard to put them full theme if you can if you want. If that is the connection that makes you like it. But yeah, I love the song at the end, the song Run by Air. And it was just so, that ending was just like, wow, what is going on?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Let's see. My next one, another surprise, I think, is going to be Richard and Wallace go to White Castle.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah. I like the little twist that Jackie was actually helping them. That little reveal at the end.
That was a good one. I
like Wallace getting pushed into the closet. Hey, hey guys. The bringing back Super Huge Deputy as the bouncer at the club.
Yep.
The thing that they set up for some reason. We get the Veronica.
I mean, I even liked the uncle.
Yeah, the uncle's a fun bad guy kind of character, you know?
Yeah.
We get the Veronica song by Spoon at the cafe.
Yep.
Which is so funny. Weevil starts to learn the Fitzpatrick tie-in here.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that probably helped this episode, which isn't in this episode, this is the one where I discovered the DVD bonus scene.
Ah, yes.
So that probably plays a little bit of a factor into it, as this was that episode where afterwards I watched that. But I enjoyed the Richard and Wallace go to White Castle enough.
Yeah, that one was an honorable mention on my list.
Mm-hmm.
I really loved the twist of Jackie working with them.
Yeah.
Because you're watching it and you're just like, God, Jackie's such a bitch. But then she was with them the whole time. I was like, fuck yeah, all right.
And then you're like, oh yeah, that's obviously a mother of a 2-year-old that used to have drug problems. That makes sense. Of course she knows how to go to high-end clubs in LA all the time.
Oh my God, yeah. God, in hindsight, what a fucking... She fucking exposed Veronica to the psychic.
Right.
God. All right, the next one that I had on my list was One Angry Veronica. I feel like that's a good, just vacuum episode. It's a kind of like a singular story. It doesn't really play too much into the whole bus crash thing, but you get to see I don't know, you kind of get to see how that one lady gets to just kind of turn the tide of everybody and the investigation of the case that they did. And then of course the over the top terrible white guy. I don't know. It just felt like a fun episode that was, yeah.
Which one is the one angry? What happens in this one? Because I have it.
It's a jury duty episode.
Oh yeah, jury duty one. Yeah. Okay, so I have this on my, not in a favorite or least favorite, but just in a. I wrote this one down because this was the origin of me saying that these episodes are horror movies. Yeah. Because the end of this episode, we get the sex tapes erased.
Yeah.
Meg has her baby and dies. That happens at the end of this episode. Keith comes in. He's like, hey, your friend Meg, she died, but she had the baby. The baby's okay. This is the episode.
The baby's okay.
This is the episode before Donut Run.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. I like the story of the jury duty thing, though. Like the case.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
Okay. My third one, this one might be obvious, was Happy Go Lucky. For the pure insanity that this episode was before the finale. Now, Happy Go Lucky has an insanity that's different than the finale, because the finale is reveal after reveal after reveal after shocking reveal. Happy Go Lucky starts out with a school shooting.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just nonsensical courtroom drama. And then you have Keith and Woody. Could you have Woody being a menace and Keith and Woody going for it? I don't know. I just enjoy. That was the level of over the top stuff that I kind of enjoyed, because it was still tracking with the story, but just batshit. It's so much stuff happening. I don't understand how this town isn't shut down. She's still taking tests. Beaver's tutoring Weevil.
And flirting with Mac.
Yeah.
Via math.
Yeah. It was a lot, but I was just blown away by that episode. It just blew my mind. I don't know.
It was a wild episode.
Mm-hmm.
Might come up in favorite moments.
Mm-hmm.
The last one that I have is Never Mind the Buttocks. That's the one where Keith and Liam fight. They burst through the window, and it's Kendall is somehow hooked. It's like the Kendall mystery of who she was and how she got involved with the Fitzpatricks.
Mm-hmm.
And then Weevil's helping the PCHers get the Fitzpatricks off of their back and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the mystery that it introduced. I thought that we would understand.
Yeah.
But that Liam Keith fight was hilarious.
Yeah.
Just them bursting through that window, like exploding. And then Veronica being involved. Like both of their cases kind of like converge. I like that.
With the Liam Keith fight, the last episode when Kendall shows up and she's like, I want to talk to your dad. And Veronica goes, come on, Logan, let's go. I would not leave my dad with Kendall, knowing what I knew.
Especially when she's walking in with a briefcase. Who knows what's in that briefcase?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like, hey, Logan, we're going to sit in your bright yellow SUV and we're going to sit out here and we're going to wait for her to come out. I'm not driving to the airport and leaving my dad behind with this lady who we know has a secret identity. Don't know if she's capable of murder. And that you've been hooking up with.
She's like messing with the Fitzpatricks who are evil.
Yeah. I'm not leaving my dad with that after I thought he blew up in a plane.
Yeah,
no way.
Yeah. I gotta have a conversation with Logan though.
Yeah. And we can't spend a week apart. We can't spend a week apart.
That'll be like a month.
Yeah. Fine. We can spend a month apart, dude. I need some space. I have like a lot on my mind.
Yeah. But like, never mind the buttocks though. That like, I liked the mystery that it introduced, but they obviously like haven't paid it off yet. I feel like the Fitzpatricks are still out there. That was like I don't know, man. I liked where it was going.
Okay.
I thought there was good drama and reveals in it.
I have another honorable mention, and that's My Mother the Fiend. Which I kind of like that Principal Clemens was playing Veronica the whole time. I like that we get Celeste versus Veronica when Celeste burst in, and then we get Trina Kendall, aka Willow Cordelia. They get a scene together, so that's a nice little moment.
Yeah,
and
that was a nice little moment.
And then we find out that Meg's pregnant at the end of this one, I think.
God, what a fucking season.
Yeah.
Meg was in a coma, woke up, gave birth, died.
Dude, Meg is tough, dude. Surviving the bus crash was one thing, but then you find out the bus blew up. Yeah. You're like, how did she survive?
When you see that plane explode, and you just have to like think about like that's what happened on the bus. Meg survived that with a child.
Well, that's not what happened on the bus. Like I also thought that like whatever happened on the bus would have been like underneath it that like made the tires go crazy, but it was like on the bus itself, so it should have burned the seats.
Yeah.
I mean, shrapnel was
Meg
in the driver.
Didn't even have any like visible scarring.
They said the driver's back was covered in like shrapnel and stuff, which means like it burst forward and yeah. I mean, I feel like the bombing came later because it was not that. It was a drunk driver to start the season, and there's no way you pull the driver up. And you're like, his back is fucked. Guess he was drunk.
Oh man.
So what did the listeners say?
Listeners had very different opinions to us.
Yeah. Yes, they did.
Very different opinions about this season for the favorite episodes, at least.
Their favorite episode was Not Pictured, which there's a lot of people's favorite episodes. Yeah.
Again, I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's good.
Hey, you're allowed to have your opinion. I could accept that it's the best or the worst episode. I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah. Ahoy Mateys was number 2. Yeah, Ahoy
that's
Mateys.
the one with the pirate radio. The gay student situation. That's the Marcos Oliveras episode, right? Where the parents were trying to send him to like a gay conversion camp.
Yeah. They went real heavy with the gay outing of students in this season.
Yeah, they really did.
Yeah.
They really did. It's always sex. Like somebody in Discord was like, this is what I didn't like so much about Veronica Mars is like a lot of times they go to like sexual abuse and stuff like that. And I'm starting to kind of agree with them. Like this is getting a little out of hand.
I was messaging with our friend from Buffy, the Gilmore Slayer. And I was like, all right. So they're like, okay, season 3 is a little like it's a little slow. I was like, oh man, a lot less sexual assault stuff. And they were like,
fuck.
Fuck. No.
God damn.
Yeah, I can see if that's your thing, if you don't like that, this season tripled down on
that.
I mean, there's 20 plus seasons of SVU.
True.
Loner
SVU
true. Is all that. I remember watching.
You know what?
I remember watching and being
Very
like,
fair.
"Oh, I forgot that's what SVU stands for." I hate this.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate that there's 22 episodes of that. But yeah, so see you in season 3, guys.
Ahoy, mateys. yeah. Looking forward to that.
And
God, it's just also. I hope that we talk about it tactfully. I know that we like make jokes and everything. We want to have like a funny podcast, but like I don't want to like offend anybody while we're talking about this kind of stuff. It's like a minefield.
I think about it every time we talk about it, but I also have faith that we talk about it in a decent enough way, just because of the amount of times we've had to talk about it. Like if we were coming cold in this, but I mean we've been doing this since Girls. And
oh yeah, that's true. Girls, yeah.
And we did not even think about having to talk about this, but just it keeps coming up in the shows that we watch.
Yeah.
And
I mean that's unfortunately what happens. Fucking you watch female centric shows, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm fine with it happening, and I think you shouldn't just like shy away and just like treat it where this doesn't happen. But sometimes it feels like it's too much. Like we said in the last episode. If there's anything that I don't like about Not Pictured, it's the Beaver reveal.
Yes.
And I was like, that's one step too far. The shock value is there. I don't need it.
And usually I love when a beaver is revealed, you know? So there we go, everybody. We brought it back to jokes.
All right. Third favorite episode from the listeners is Ain't No Mountain High Enough / Donut Run.
Oh, Magic Mountain High Enough, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ain't No Magic Mountain High Enough. Yeah.
That's the one with the Winter Carnival?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't mind that one.
That one was okay. That was another one that was kind of like One Angry Veronica, where it was kind of like it felt like a more isolated thing.
Yeah, I'd put Ain't No Magic Mountain higher on my list than One Angry Veronica for me. And Donut Run was one of those. Donut Run is another bonkers episode.
Yeah, Donut Run. That's one of my least favorite episodes.
It's not one of my least favorites, but that was the episode that I had seen the ending before I saw the.
Because you watched it out of order. Yeah. Well, I guess we could get into the least favorite episodes then. Starting off with Donut Run, like that's the one with Duncan kidnapping the baby, and we just had so many questions about like why does he need to kidnap the baby? Why is he doing this? Like, and then Veronica is like duping Keith about everything. I did enjoy that they worked with Vinnie Van Lowe to get him to Mexico, but like it was just such a ridiculous episode where Duncan's kidnapping a baby.
Yeah. And it happened so quickly. Like there's a kidnapping of a baby right after we found out that she had the baby. There isn't like an episode where we find out that Meg's dad's really trying to take it. They have nothing else they can try to do. They just do it. It just starts and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, Meg's like dying wish, I guess, was for, hey, if anything happens to me, make sure that my parents don't get the baby.
Yeah.
And then like she dies. And then it's just like, all right, well, let's just kidnap this fucking baby. Like wait, there's no legal battle. There's no nothing. Like you just go straight to kidnapping, living in a house next door. And I just didn't like that Veronica was like, I don't know. I know that she keeps Keith in the dark about a lot of stuff, but then when he is kind of like, I can never trust you again, but then he goes back to immediately trusting her.
Yeah, that's
like, I felt that with Keith, where he was like, dude, the FBI is here, and we lied to the like, fuck you.
Yeah,
that was such a slap in the face, Keith.
Now, Veronica, study for your chemistry test because we got to get that King Scholarship.
You got a big day tomorrow.
I know you just pulled the rug over, the wool over the eyes of the FBI, but yeah.
You just duped the FBI. You're grounded, Missy. You're helping him kidnap. You're an accomplice to a kidnapping.
Next time you and Mac hack the Pentagon, I'm telling you, you're not going to be driving for a week.
Give me your cell phone. No cell phone for a week. I just, yeah.
It's so over the top, so crazy. There's something from this episode that made my least favorite moments list, and that was the fact that it's not from this episode, it's from the episode before, but we introduce a new character to be Veronica's stunt double, decoy double, who has not been around.
No, it's not Alicia. What was her name?
I don't even know. She came in, they were like, hey, this is Celeste's helper that she has to work out.
Astrid.
And I'm like, I've never heard of you, Astrid. Oh, you're here for this one plot point and we'll never see you again. Did you go with Duncan? Are you going back to work with Celeste? Like, what is your deal?
Yeah. And then they had to have that whole fake fight in front of all the students to make it look like it's such a convoluted fucking scheme.
The fake fight is more tricky because we don't know what she knows about the Kendall Duncan thing, but they have a fake fight about the Kendall Duncan thing.
It was very convoluted.
But yeah, that didn't make my least favorite. It's a lot. It's one of those ones where like, this is wild. I can't even put it in a bucket. One that did make my least favorite is Green-Eyed Monster.
Same.
And I was like, why did I mark this? I didn't like it. And I was like, oh, this is where Veronica dresses up like a schoolgirl and tries to entrap the fiance. And it is creepy, cringy, not cool. Did not like that at all.
This is the one where the guy is like house sitting for Nicolas Cage, right?
Yeah. And
like
jealous fiance.
The point of the episode. Yeah, the point of the episode is that they're both wealthy, but they don't trust each other. Like the lady hires Veronica, right? Because she's like, I'm wealthy and I think this guy is just after my money.
Well, she thinks he's cheating on her first. Then she finds out that he doesn't have money because he's staying at, like, that house isn't his. He's just staying at Nick Cage's. Then she's like, well, if he doesn't have money, then no. And then Veronica's like, it's all about the money, isn't it?
Yeah. And then she finds out that guy is actually independently wealthy and this lady was paranoid for no reason.
Yeah. And then my thought was, she could probably call and make up with him. He doesn't know that he hired Veronica.
Yeah.
And this is where
the end is the Nathan Woods reveal too.
Yeah, the Nathan Woods reveal. Good acting with Wallace, with his mom. They gave him some stuff.
Yeah.
But we also get Veronica's jealous that Duncan was seeing Meg in the hospital, which wasn't a good look. I mean, I understand it kind of emotionally, but it's like, this girl's in a coma. This is pre-finding out she's pregnant, that they had slept together or whatever. But she's jealous that he's like visiting a girl he dated who was in a coma from a bus crash that Veronica thinks was her fault. Yeah. Just not good looks all the way around for Veronica, especially trying that entrapment of this guy was.
Yeah, and that guy was like super nice. He was just like, do you need something? Like, she's like, yeah, can I use your computer? And she's like stealing shit from his computer. And he's like, can I get you some water? It's just like the nicest guy in the world.
She's like, I know.
This is my friend Nicolas Cage's house. What? No, I don't want to sleep with a high school girl. What?
I'm like,
don't fiance.
Don't let this girl into Nick Cage's place. This girl's obviously a problem.
She's going to steal the dinosaur skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one made my list as well. Another one that made my list is the Rapes of Graf.
That was number 2 of mine as well.
Yep. My only note on this episode was they brought Troy back for this.
My note is like not the worst, but don't like them not catching the date rapist.
Yeah. A fun little appearance from Michael Cera.
And a not so fun by Alia Shawkat.
I was going to say, I thought we were going to fall into the SVU thing of like the big guest star is the rapist. So I was like, oh no, Michael Cera, no. But he wasn't. Might not be.
I was just like, they can't have the guy from Arrested Development who likes his cousin, which is Alia Shawkat, be the one in this episode that rapes her. I was like, that's so. Why would Fox ever allow this? I don't know when Arrested Development. I guess Arrested Development was probably off at this point. But yeah, it would have been done, and then it would have come back later for like season 3 or season 4 or whatever. But I would be like, hey guys, maybe don't be in an episode where you two are going to have this kind of chemistry.
Yeah.
I also didn't like the plot leap where Veronica goes, oh, someone else must have been assaulted, and because she sees new hair come, so she thinks someone else is there. But it's like that leap led to her finding another person. But I talked about it more clearly in the episode, but there's some type of jump in logic leap of the plot. Yeah,
the wig stuff, and it like just so happens to lead her in the right direction, even though it wasn't related at all.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And Wallace is way too cool about everything.
Boy, he is. He's like dapping up Troy at the end. He's like, see you at Hearst. Yeah. Hearst for life.
Yeah. And while girls are like shaved head and crying on campus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our buddy didn't do it. So who gives a fuck?
Yeah, this guy that I never met.
Yeah. God. But yeah, no, that one. Wasn't a fan of that one.
No.
And that kind of covers all the Miley's favorite ones. You got another one?
What were your 3?
Donut Run, Green Eyed Monster, and Rapes of Graf.
Oh, you did have Green Eyed Monster too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had Green Eyed Monster, Rapes of Graf, and I Am God is one that I had on the list.
Yeah.
The Underwater Bus Nightmares.
Yeah.
The Wallace.
Understandable.
The Wallace and Logan bonding, and then Wallace telling Veronica, hey, this guy let me watch TV at his place. Take it easy on him.
He's not that bad of a guy.
He's not that bad on him. And as long as you can look at his face and not see the face of his dad who tried to kill you, go for it. You know? And then,
a shot.
And then Veronica trying to. I kind of love and hate the scene where Veronica tries to out Mr. Wu.
Oh. Yeah.
It's kind of. I don't love the tack for Veronica, but I do love Mr. Wu pushing back and being like, hey.
It's my cousin's bachelor party.
Yeah. I'm an Asian guy that dresses well. That doesn't make me gay.
Yeah. Mr. Wu's pushback was great.
Yeah.
But he's not the titular character.
Yeah.
He's not who we're rooting for.
Yeah. I do have some honorable mentions of least favorites that were on my list.
The rest of the season.
No, Joe. I had versatile toppings just because of the inconsistent plot. And again, no
pizza.
No repercussions for the guy blackmailing the characters. And I hated that one girl forced her girlfriend to be outed.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
We also had the tripwire nonsense where somehow Veronica knows where the guy's coming from. And they do it like that.
Yeah.
And some Logan and Hannah stuff that's not great. Keith meeting Lobo is okay, I guess.
Yeah.
And the Quick and the Wed is another one that I had on this list because the plan is overly complicated to get a ring back from someone. Yeah. And no one else in that lady's family is searching for her, not even Jane. Jane seems annoyed with the search for her sister.
Yeah, it seemed like Jane, who asked Veronica to find her sister,
did not
was
care.
Then like, why are you bothering me with this? Like, you asked me if I could do this, bitch.
So the girl's not missing. The family doesn't care because all of her friends from the bachelorette party just show up at the wedding without even talking to her. It was nonsense. The small family gathering, and all they care about is a ring. Just be like, hey, I'm calling off the wedding. Can we get the ring back? Here's some money. We're super rich. If it's all about the ring, just get the ring.
Oh, and then the cocky way they show up to the wedding.
No, yeah.
It's just...
Yeah, not my favorite. Some good moments in it, but not my favorite. But,
listeners kind of lockstep with us for some of this. They didn't like Green-Eyed Monster or the Rapes of Graf either. Mm-hmm. The third place least favorite episode that they had was My Mother the Fiend, which
was an honorable mention on my favorite episodes.
Yeah. It was nice. I kind of liked like how you brought up how Vice Principal Clemens definitely used Veronica, and he got the better of her on that episode. And he's just kind of like, oh, isn't that interesting that you found all this stuff that benefits me?
Yeah.
But the misunderstanding about like friend versus fiend for
that's bad.
The cleaning lady. I was like, oh.
Yeah, Veronica's like, how can I communicate with this person who doesn't speak? Well, I don't know what written form I could use. I do know a little bit of sign language. Like, just type it on your phone, write it on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the whole Trina plot of like, hey, we're gonna fake that you need a kidney because they do think that Trina might be Celeste's daughter. There's reasons to not like that episode.
Yeah,
for sure.
No, I get it.
For sure. Yeah,
listeners, I get you.
Yeah,
I feel you.
But we're a Buffy podcast, and if you get Charisma Carpenter and Allison Hannigan in an episode, we're gonna give it a little bit of a boost.
Yeah, had a little snark off between the two of them.
Yeah, that was good.
All right. So those are our favorite, least favorite episodes. What do you want to go to next, Vance?
Your call. What do you want to do?
I guess I would just go in order and do the favorite guest stars.
Okay, cool.
So I noticed there was a glaring omission from this list.
I'm sure there was.
Ken Marino is going to be my favorite guest star, but if he's not, I mean, every time Vinny Van Lowe is there, I fucking love him.
Wait, so
he wasn't on the best.
When you had texted me that, I thought I did put him on the list.
No, he wasn't on the list.
Okay. But I also don't think he should be on this list, considering that he was in a lot of episodes and he was in the first season.
Okay. Well, with that in mind, since he wasn't on the list, I'm going to put Steve Guttenberg as my favorite guest star, as Woody Goodman, because he played like a menacing, like, because he had this whole arc where like he's a good guy, like he comes across as this just like, oh, okay, he's like the little league coach, like he's a good guy, he's trying to like do incorporation, which separates the rich from the poor people, and like he's got his own little motives, and you kind of understand where he's coming from because you're like, oh, I've seen this kind of shit happen in real life. You're seeing his perspective on it. But then when he turns menacing, when he's in that scene with fucking Keith and they have like a little like heated exchange, you see the menace underneath of all that good guy veneer, and it is creepy as fuck. That scene where he's like with Veronica and she's on the computer and he's like, how'd that go for you? I was just like, God damn, this guy is creepy and it's great. Like he is acting his ass off in this. Yeah. He fucking crushed it, man. I really liked him.
Yeah, he's good in this. I did not pick a favorite guest star necessarily, but he made another list of mine. But yeah, I'm going to say my favorite guest star that I didn't list on here is the Todd from Scrubs on jury duty.
Oh, you listed him on there.
Is he in there? All right, yeah, I'll just throw. Yeah, he doesn't do enough. Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know. I didn't really pick a favorite guest star necessarily.
Yeah, I put Steve Guttenberg. I also had Kevin Smith just because I like Kevin Smith.
Oh yeah, Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith would probably be my favorite guest star, but he is not the favorite guest star of the listeners. He did not make the top 3. Kevin Smith will be mine, actually. Yes, Kevin Smith would be mine, just because I was not expecting that. Came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can listen to Kevin Smith talk for forever. I fucking love that guy.
He's a good story. He's a great storyteller. His storytelling sometimes better than like I've enjoyed some of his movies, decent amount of his movies, but like his like just him on a stage talking, so good. Yeah,
he's an amazing story. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like I've seen some of his movies that I'm just like, eh.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm happy he made it in Hollywood, so he had the Hollywood stories that he could tell in those things. It was so good.
Well, he also kind of like kicked the door open for a lot of like independent people to like give a try for certain things. Like, Clerks was fucking instrumental.
Yeah, you know, Harvey Weinstein taking a shot on Kevin Smith. You know,
no, don't do it, man.
Yeah, that's where it started.
No,
yeah, he should
stop.
They go to Sundance. He sees it. He buys it. There it is. You heard it here first, guys. No. Joe is a fan of.
Oh, man.
So the favorite guest stars from the listeners. Number 1, Joe's girl, Kristen Ritter.
I'm surprised. I love Kristen Ritter. I think she's super hot.
Underused in the season.
Didn't really do anything for me.
Underused in the season. Underused.
Yeah, like
underused.
Yeah, and she just kind of plays like a ditzy bimbo.
They never did the dick thing too. I think the way the story is playing, I think her being close to Dick would actually add to Beaver's access to the house and access to the family.
Yeah. And look, I like Kristen Ritter. She plays her character well, but
But also, if Beaver's molested by Woody, he wouldn't want to be around. We'll talk about other stuff, but yeah. And then number 2, we get Lucy Lawless, which is fine.
She's fine.
Yeah, I was surprised to see her in there. You got Xena the Warrior Princess there. And then there's a tie for Steve Guttenberg and Max Greenfield. And Max Greenfield probably shouldn't have been on this list, but I threw him in at the last second. Because I kind of forgot that he's in more of the season than just the end part.
Yeah. Leon D'Amato.
Yeah.
Veronica.
Oh, you just called me to ask about this question. Okay, I'm out.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to do next?
Let's just do some favorite villains real quick. Let's skip ahead to.
Okay.
Where is that on the list? Favorite villains. For me, I think I went with Leonard Lobo. I just like the charisma. I just like the charisma of that guy.
My literal note says he's got aura.
Yeah. That's it.
He's got charisma.
Yeah,
that guy. He's got a presence. Like he seems devious, and he fucked over Terrence Cook, and now he's got Terrence Cook like under his thumb.
Yeah,
washing cars or whatever he's doing.
And he's never shaken, you know.
He's great.
Because when you see Liam Fitzpatrick, he's trying to be a tough guy, but then Weevil can come up there and be like, "Here, you do this," or somebody could say something, and he's like, "All right, we're backing down. We're backing out."
Yeah.
But Lobo's like just smirking in a good way, you know.
He's always got the upper hand. It seems like.
Mm-hmm. He's fun. He's a fun guy.
He even hatched a plan to get Terrence Cook off of the bus crash investigation. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, "Oh, you owe me now because I saved your life, and you already owed me. So you're going to be working for me for a long time, my dude."
This actor or character would have been great in Angel.
Oh, you're so fucking right.
He would have killed in a one-off episode of Angel or like a little mini arc. He would have killed.
I think Lobo is like
it's a wolf.
Isn't it also like a word for like devil or something too?
I think it's just wolf in Spanish.
Oh, wolf. Yeah. Because there's just like a Spider-Man villain or Batman villain named Lobos or something.
Yeah, they've been trying to make a comic book movie about that for a while, I feel like.
Yeah, but no, I'm completely with you. He had that it factor, that presence, the aura. Mm-hmm. Like whenever he was on screen, it was like, oh, this guy is a menace.
Yeah.
And he didn't even really do too much.
No, he didn't do anything this season at all.
But he was great, dude.
Yeah. So favorite villains from the listeners, and this is excluding Aaron Eccles and Woody Goodman because it's too obvious.
Yeah, those are two.
But I
was surprised that you had number one on there.
I kept him on there because he doesn't become a villain until late.
Yeah.
So if you're watching for the first time, and it's still, I think we still have the same issue of favorite villain and worst villain as the definition that we never described. But we have Cassidy Beaver Casablancas as number one. Number two, Liam Fitzpatrick. And number three,
he'll come up later for me.
And number three, Dick Casablancas Sr. And honorable mention, Chlamydia.
Love this.
A listener's Q&A comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chlamydia is the favorite. Yeah. See, I had the jury duty jerk because he's realistic. Like you know people like that.
Yeah, but I mean, why are you picking something realistic in Veronica Mars?
I don't know. It just felt real. It just felt real, and that made it like a good villain for me.
This show where two high schoolers kidnapped a baby.
And eluded the FBI.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was just a racist rich dude. Like,
this show,
it was real.
This show where a high schooler is a mastermind that takes down the mayor.
Blows up a plane.
Blows up a bus.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't keep Beaver in there because I thought that he would be like hey, we have to exclude him. He's the big bad. But
yeah, that's fine.
I get it. He wasn't a big bad until the very last episode.
Yeah, I just threw him in there.
Oh, shit.
My thing was I was curious where people would put him.
Yeah, that is true. Now, worst villains, which most ineffective, I feel like.
Yeah,
one of mine was Liam Fitzpatrick.
One of mine is, I wrote down two, and they're for kind of different reasons. And it's because it's
I got three of them.
It's unfulfilled potential for me.
Okay.
I have Lucky.
Yeah.
I have Miss Hauser,
I got Miss Hauser too.
Which I like her being taken down at the Winter Festival, but I did not see that arc coming for that character at all.
Yeah.
And I think I was torn between Miss Hauser and probably another character, but yeah.
So I put Liam Fitzpatrick on. I have three. I have Miss Hauser, Liam Fitzpatrick, and Dr. Griffith.
Yes, Dr. Griffith was going to be my third possible because it's the lack of repercussions for me.
Yeah. My note for Dr. Griffith was he got punked by Logan. Like, he just got punked so hard by Logan.
But he also doesn't, and this helps your Liam Fitzpatrick case. The Fitzpatricks do nothing after the fact.
Yes. So that's why I had like Liam Fitzpatrick on here. Like, he doesn't really, I wrote, he does have good bad guy aura. Like, he seems menacing. Mm-hmm. He's got a good look. Mm-hmm. He looks frightening. Mm-hmm. But then he's like feuding with, he's feuding and losing with high schoolers.
Yeah.
Like Weevil shows up and punks him. Mm-hmm. And he's like, all right. Yeah. And he leaves. They're like, bro, what?
Dr. Griffith isn't even afraid to recant his story.
Yeah.
He just
does. And then
it.
he like goes toe to toe with Keith Mars, who I would assume at this point is like 45 to 50 years old. And like, you can't handle Keith. Like, Liam looks jacked.
I mean, Aaron Eccles couldn't beat up Keith.
That's true. Keith's a brawler, dude.
I mean, I guess he did get the upper hand on Keith. And he got hit by a truck.
I wanted Liam, like when he chokeslammed Veronica onto that table, I was like, oh, fuck, this guy is terrifying.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the season, he's feuding with high schoolers and losing.
I don't love that he killed Thumper for stealing money, but Dr. Griffith, nothing happens to him. because of what he does.
Yep. And I had Miss Hauser on here for the same reasons that you had.
Yeah, mostly just I didn't expect it to come that way. I'm okay with the episode and the reveal of it. It just was not what I was expecting. I thought the character had a lot more. She was dating Sax. I don't know if the actor had to go or whatever, but she was dating Sax. She had it was interesting. I was curious to see how she would play it, but she was a bad guy because wasn't she kind of bad in My Friend, My Mom the Fiend? She also had something to do in that. Yeah.
Yeah, she had Veronica babysit her son, and she was like going through a divorce or whatever, and she was very strict about what her son could do.
Yeah, but she was in the write-up of what happened with her mom story in The Fiend. And it was like, oh, why is this redacted? And the crazy thing about that is that the principal knows what the vice principal at the time, Clemens, knew what the principal did in that episode. Yet instead of just coming forward, he made Veronica do it, which is kind of okay on this part, but also hey, man, we need to get rid of this principal more because of him sleeping with students than the fact that you want a boost. You want a promotion.
You want a promotion.
Yeah. How about
become the interim head principal?
Yeah. So, and that principal hired Lucky. Jeez. Yeah. My thing about Lucky, they kill him off before we really get any meat in his story, and I don't know why he's obsessed with Gia.
Yeah, well, I mean, get closer to Woody Goodman.
No, but when he goes to the school and he's like, "Where's my girl?" Why is he not why is Lucky not trying to save the son of Woody Goodman, as opposed to trying to attack,
Rodney.
or as opposed to trying to help Gia, who is a senior girl? You know what I mean? That makes him seem like he's into her because he likes her or attracted to her or stalking her, but not. I don't know. It was a little confusing, and his relationship with Meg's dad, all of that is just feels like it's unsatisfying.
Yeah. The whole Meg's dad. I mean, getting to the listeners, answers. Their number one worst villain is Meg's dad, which I completely see an argument for. That's just unrealized potential. I don't know where he stands, how he plays into any of this,
and why we don't deal with it after that episode.
Yeah.
After that episode, why is it just he still gets they still reference him, they still bring him up, he's offering $20,000, and you're just Veronica, that should have clicked in your mind. Oh yeah, the daughter in the walls. Instead, you're
why is he trying to hook up Meg with Lucky?
Yeah.
What's this guy's fucking deal, dude?
Veronica, did you forget about the girl in the wall? You're like, hey, Dad, you should do this case and try to get the $20,000 from the guy who made you steal a baby. You stole a baby because of Meg's dad. Why are you trying to get $20,000 from him? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Number 2 least favorite villain was Dr. Griffith, which we talked about. Number 3, jury duty jerk / Beaver.
Mm-hmm.
There's a tie there. And number 4, the gay blackmailer.
No, it's not he's not number 4. It's just a correction for the list. Kelly was the name of the gay blackmailer. Ryan was the one who was asking for help, but I had written it as Ryan. But Ryan was the one that was into Marcos, I believe.
Yeah.
And it was Kelly who was the name of the gay blackmailer who gets nothing, no repercussions. He was just blackmailing people. And Veronica was like, oh, thanks for information. Bye. Glad you got your rims fixed and you did insurance fraud.
Yeah. Well, all right. Where to next?
People rank the podcast, right?
Yes, their favorite just okay podcast episodes.
Yeah, let's go with the just okay podcast. What the listeners thought were our not so greatest podcast episodes.
Not so hot.
Not so hot.
Driver Ed was number 1. I mean, that's so early on in the season. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Yeah. That's the Kevin Smith episode that people weren't really digging the Kevin Smith episode.
Yeah. And then we got Rat Saw God, which, yeah.
Yeah,
it was one of your favorite episodes, right?
Yeah, it was listed as. I don't know what we said on the podcast necessarily, but yeah.
And number 3, Green Eyed Monster and The Quick and the Wed had a tie for the just okayest podcast episode.
And they weren't our favorite episodes either.
Yeah, I mean, I could understand all these. Like, they don't stick out in my head as like memorable episodes, so we probably did a less than memorable job podcasting.
It's a just okay podcast episode. Fair enough.
Just okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Now, the ones that people said were their favorite, and I got to say, I don't know how much of this has to do with the episode itself, but I do like that people enjoyed these episodes, and I could kind of see there's a running theme in these episodes, and it's the more bonkers the show is, the better they like it, and it really tracks in that order.
Yes, it is.
With I'll just run it down. Not Pictured, Happy Go Lucky, and Donut Run.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, Not Pictured. It's one of my favorite episodes of any podcast we've ever done.
I'm glad we did that episode some justice, but I knew after watching that episode that, boy, oh boy.
Boy, we're going to be talking for a while about this episode.
Yeah.
That was like our Patreon movie tier Jurassic World Rebirth episode.
Mm-hmm.
Not Pictured was it was of that magnitude for me anyway.
Yeah.
Like, Not Pictured is such a crazy.
And that was coming off of a full name episode of Happy Go Lucky.
Yeah, which was number 2.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think that when the episodes of the show are crazier, I feel like people start frothing at the mouth to hear us chat about it because it's like, oh my God. Yeah.
At Sierra, discover top workout gear at incredible prices, which might lead to another discovery. Your headphones haven't been connected this whole time. Awkward. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
Question that we asked the listeners. Is Meg's sister still trapped in a wall? And the survey says yes.
Yeah. Resounding.
Resounding
yes. Resounding yes. Was it like 80 something?
Yeah, 88%. Yeah.
88.2% think that Meg's sister is still trapped. And of course she is. Sheriff Lamb forgot all about that.
So did Veronica. She doesn't.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
This guy's just bailing people out left and right.
When they kidnapped
bounties.
When they kidnapped the baby, did they just like forget about the sister in the wall when they went over to steal the baby? Did they steal it from the hospital?
Yeah, they don't have a bounty out for fucking Duncan.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants $20,000 to bring Woody Goodman back. What about your granddaughter that you rightfully want? Are you still searching for that too?
Nah. That's just a sunk cost. We're just gonna let that one go.
Did Veronica tell her dad what she knows about Meg's dad? Because you would have to justify stealing the baby.
Bro, I have no fucking idea about any of this shit. But one thing I do know, Meg's sister's still trapped in that wall.
Yeah.
To the 11.8% of people who think that she's not stuck in the wall, what do you think?
They probably
where is she?
I don't know. They know it never comes back up, probably. I don't know.
Maybe she comes out in season 3 and she's the one that's being molested. Jesus.
No, that can't be true because Meg's dad wants to get Woody for some reason. So he's against molesting.
Yeah. He wants to get Woody because he molested Lucky, who is his like adopted son. Yeah.
Yeah. Which
doesn't care about the daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, you want to do a very quick Joe's Fashion Corner?
Yeah, this is gonna be a quick run through. For who is the best dress? Number 1, I got Cliff. Cliff's always looking sharp in a suit, and when he's not in a suit, he's in a well-fitting, appropriate Hawaiian shirt. Seems like great hair, good coif. Number 2, I got Duncan. Duncan always usually looks pretty decent. And then number 3, I got Veronica. She didn't have too much going on this year. Last season, she had a lot of like wackadoo outfits, but she looked pretty decent. The listeners think number 1, Wallace, which I could hear an argument for. He looks pretty good most of the time.
Yeah.
Number 2, Mac and Veronica, tie. We'll get to Mac in a bit. And number 3, a tie between Keith, Logan, and Weevil, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Keith, I could understand. Keith is kind of similar to Cliff. He's got kind of like a suit situation on all the time, or a nice, relaxed button down. Tommy Bahama.
Cliff is not on the list of people that people could vote on. I just want to state that for the listeners.
Fair enough. If he was, I know that the listeners wouldn't. They would definitely vote him number 1, because they're smart people. Worst dressed, I've got Weevil, number 1. He always looks, dude, that sleeveless Henley that he had on. I will never forget that. I don't even know if it was this season. That might have been last season. I don't care. He's got an immortal stink on him because of that. So number 1, Weevil. Number 2, Mac. I don't like how Mac dresses. I'm just not a fan. I like Mac as a character. Not a fan of her fashion choices. And number 3, we got Logan, who just, that episode with the Winter Carnival, that outfit, that's a legendarily bad outfit.
That was
legendarily bad.
That episode also had the new haircuts.
Yep. Where Weevil had
hair for
like
one episode,
some hair grown out. Yeah, that was a weird episode.
Mm-hmm.
Listeners, they voted Logan worst dress, which I accept.
Okay.
Number 2, Duncan, which I don't know. I mean,
Duncan was the odd man out in the best dress of all the people listed. He's the one person that didn't make the list. There was a lot of ties. It was a 3-way tie for 3 and 2-way tie for 2, and Duncan's the odd man out for best dress. So,
yeah. And number 3 worst dress is Weevil, which I agree with. So people are split a little bit on Logan. Some people think he dresses well. Some people think he dresses bad. I am firmly in the camp that he dresses poorly.
Yeah, I mean, he was tied with Keith and Weevil for best dressed. So, I mean, I don't know. It was a low.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's
just like
turnout.
He just got bad color schemes. He's got like lime green and khaki and brown and his oversized motorcycle jacket. And then he also had some like kind of Ed Hardy-esque long sleeve t-shirt. Like he's very of the era of like long sleeve tee under a regular tee, which was very popular.
Yeah, it's very era specific.
Yeah. So I can't really knock it, but like the like henna tattoo looking designs on some of the t-shirts, I was never a fan of that shit.
The puka shell necklace. The puka?
Yeah. No, I mean the puka shell shell necklace. That was another thing that was very of the time. I had a puka shell necklace. I thought they were cool.
No. No.
Look, it was a white people thing, Vance.
Yeah,
it was a white people thing.
It's a white people appropriation thing.
Yeah. There's some white people shit that I indulge in, and then some that I don't. Puka shell was one of the things I.
Because when you think puka shells, you're like, yeah, man, white people. When they came.
But yeah, that's Joe's Fashion Corner. You have any opinions on this, Vance?
Not at all.
All right, well then let's move on.
So let's do some our best moments, lingering thoughts, and there is a little bit of Q&A stuff. Not too many, but we'll have some fun with that.
Cool.
But our next couple. What do you want to do? Let's do. Do you want to do the listeners? You know what? Let's do the listeners' favorite podcast moments, and then we'll talk about the episode.
Boost our ego before we talk about it.
before we do other stuff. We're not going to go through all of these, but one thing that people brought up multiple times was they love when we go like, this show.
Yeah, the exacerbated this fucking show, dude.
I didn't realize how much we did that, and I was going through my notes, and I remember at one of the end of the episodes, I wrote in my notes in all caps, this show, man. So
yeah, I didn't realize that was like a recurring thing until it like came up so many times in the
yeah, like 5 people have mentioned that.
Yeah.
People like the Leo impression, obviously.
Yeah.
The obsession over Kendall taking hair out of the shower. I mean, yeah.
People love your like the horror show segment of the episode.
Yeah. It happened, man. The end of the episode is a horror. It is a horror movie.
It is.
What is like someone liked that we were amused how everyone's doing the same thing, like watching the psychic show or reading the newspaper.
Yeah.
Hacky sack kids never did nothing to nobody.
Hacky sack kids never did nothing to I watched that clip, the little thing that we made.
Yeah, you can see that on.
Just started cracking up.
You can see that on our TikTok and Instagram. It's so funny. It's so random.
I don't know why it tickled us so much.
You said it.
It never did nothing to nobody.
Hacky sack kids never did nothing to nobody.
Yeah.
Being scared of the direction of the show once the episode's mystery is solved, the horror element.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
Joe's impressions, especially Jackie. Your Jackie impression is ridiculous. But yeah, I think the top one is this show.
I'm glad that the impressions do well here. Because we got the Leo, we got the Jackie, and we got the Aaron Eccles.
Yeah.
Oh, freedom.
That freedom thing was amazing. And people like the bit about Courtney Taylor's karaoke, where we completely didn't realize.
We didn't realize it was the singer of the Dandy Warhols. Yeah.
I did love that you were like, you know what? I don't really like his voice.
Yeah. I'm the champion of that song.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
good
fitting.
Band.
That's fitting.
Okay. Should we do our best moments, worst moments?
Yeah, let me see. I'm going through my lingering thoughts to see if I brought any up. Lingering thoughts that I wrote down was just Logan getting his hand flourishes under control this season.
He really did.
They had him under control. They started to come out a little bit, but yeah.
Kind of miss him.
Still don't understand how the rich kids were bothered by the smell, how only the rich kids were bothered by the smell of the dead rat in the bus.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they're the only ones that had the option to take a limo home. Like
but when you hear a tape recording of all the kids laughing about Dick hooking up with Bettina or whatever, and you're like, hey guys, there's a rat on that bus that's been stinking it up for like hours in the sun. Like,
I mean, nobody could have sniffed that out either. Like the smell's coming from here. Oh my God, there's a rat in here.
Yeah, when Dick says it, you're like, oh, he's just being like a brat, and the bus just smells a little funky. When you see the size of that rat, you're like, no, that bus would have been reeking. You would have opened that door and people would have been like, I'm not getting in here.
The rat's the size of like a small dog.
and Miss Dumas is there, and the bus driver Ed. Those are 2 adults that would have been like, hey, what is this? Who left a lunchbox in here? You know, or something. Somebody left a tuna sandwich somewhere in here, and we got to find it. And I wrote, I guess I should feel good about Hannah being sent away from Neptune, but she's damaged. Honestly, the way the season ended, she's so much better off just not being anywhere around this.
Yeah, she's like a Riley from Buffy, where it's like, okay, they left and they're probably way better off because of it.
Yeah. But she's still going to be damaged because of the way she left. Pulled away from the guy.
Riley's damaged too.
Pulled away by the. I'm not comparing her to. Right?
I am.
I'm saying she's damaged because she was pulled away from the love of her life, Logan. Like Veronica can't even go to the airport with her dad without talking to Logan first. And she's pulled away from all of her friends because she did seem like she had a decent social life at school.
True, she was a cheerleader.
Yeah, and she just seemed like to just randomly in the middle of the year just be shipped off to Vermont.
Yeah. Ugh. A fate worse than death, Vermont.
And how much did Woody... Oh, here's my question. How much did Woody's wife know about what he was up to? And was the son also being abused?
I don't think the son was being abused. But Woody's wife, like, that was another red herring where it was like, oh, it looked like Woody was afraid of his wife. Like, she was like a stone cold.
The son was afraid of something. He spilled water at a party where it's a bunch of teenage girls just running amok. And he's like, oh my God. And that was...
Yeah.
But Gia didn't have that in her. She wasn't like, oh, I need to be like really goody two-shoes. I'm going to be a rebel when I'm like away. She was having a party with Dick Casablancas and Beaver that night. Beaver going to their house.
My name's Cassidy.
I do wish that would have been more of a driving factor. It's so much wild stuff. By the time he says, my name is Cassidy, I'm like, you've done too much that I can't even.
Yep. I mean, that was the thing on Discord. Like, people kept bringing up how they felt like when he said, my name is Cassidy, that like broke their heart. Mm-hmm. But it was just like, he just confessed to raping Veronica, blew up a plane in front of her that her dad was on. Like, I'm supposed to feel bad that this kid was bullied.
Yeah.
Like, I get that he was like, he's a victim. I get it.
Yeah.
But like, that doesn't, I don't, there comes a point where I start to not feel bad.
Yeah. And that was it. That was a breaking point.
Yeah.
There's a Q&A question that deals with that I'm looking forward to talking about because I have an opinion on that.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to do favorite or least favorite moments first? Mine are all kind of jumbled up. I don't have too many.
I only got, I don't have a lot.
Just go for it.
Let's do least favorite.
Okay.
Let's do least favorite because I want to end on success.
Okay. I don't even know where I put this, but Lamb's creepy look at Veronica in the courthouse, which we brought up.
Bro, what the fuck was that?
The combination of that and him not busting Meg's dad and somehow helping Meg's dad when he bails out Lucky, I just didn't know what Lamb was coming from there.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Lamb. Like, that's why I like that one episode, because I was like, oh, he's going to be like a good guy. He might have like a little bit of integrity. But then he looks at Veronica so creepy after he finds out she had chlamydia. I was just like, why are you so pleased about this?
And it also hurts your case. You're the arresting officer. You're about to lose.
Yes.
It's, he's all over the place as a character. Like, I'm fine with him being a not legit cop that kind of is bad at his job and he thinks he's in the right, but he's always in the wrong. But we see him like framing Terrence Cook so that he can get elected, and then he's arresting I'm like, what is your deal? Do you like the rich people in the town? Are you against them? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have not showing Lucky's bare butt injury, which I
want to see ass. I
think we got to blame the censors. I think the writers made it an ass thing, and then they were like, hey, we're going to show his butt wound. And they were like, no, you're not. If you're going to end this series with all the sexual assault that you want, we can't let you show ass in that episode. We could show school shootings.
I mean, they didn't even like show hint of ass.
No.
They didn't even have him like drop trow in front of Gia. Like, they just made his,
just
they retconned his thing into like a stomach.
Yeah, we're talking top of butt, no crack. That's all.
Yeah, or just like him unbuckling his pants and turn around and then you see Gia's face.
Yeah, haunches.
Yeah.
Leo and Logan not being charged for destroying state's evidence. I will never understand that at all. I do not get how Leo was walking around as a free man after that.
Well, Logan got immunity.
Yeah, but I have no idea how. But when?
Months after the fact.
I would have been like, no, you two are in jail because you ruined our major whatever. Not sure if I like or hate this also. Logan's voicemail messages.
I thought that you liked them.
I think I liked them, but Then I forgot that they were even existed because we haven't had them in a while. I guess I like them.
Yeah.
They're
Every
so
time that they
ridiculous.
come up, I'm like, I can't believe he does this like every day. And you're like, it's just what he does.
No, I can't believe he does every day, but it's also just, I think it's funny, but lame.
It's very lame. And not in his character.
I think Veronica listening to those and still being like, I love this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keeps saying he'll never trust Veronica again and then immediately trusting her again. And new character, and I brought this up again, the new character that was introduced as Veronica's decoy double in Donut Run.
Yeah.
Just a random character for that.
Yeah. My least favorite moments, Wallace's dad just kind of abandoning him again, basically. Just like out of his life after Wallace goes back to Neptune.
Yeah.
Don't really hear from Nathan Woods again.
Mm-hmm.
I put whatever or whoever the hell Kendall is up to.
Whatever or whoever. Yeah.
I don't know what her deal is, dude.
Yeah.
Keith losing the election to Lamb, who then proceeds to just fuck everything up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then the most obvious, least favorite moment of all is the Beaver reveal. It was so unnecessary. It was so unnecessary. And just like the dude already killed a bus full of kids. He already blew up a plane. And then you had to throw that on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to go, my name is Cassidy, before he kills himself. And I'm supposed to feel bad for him. I don't.
Yeah. I agree. I do feel there's a way that you could have made the bullying, the treatment of his dad, and all, like him being molested, all of this stuff would lead to you being like, you know what, I do feel bad for you. Like being bullied into coming out, or like having to testify and tell the story like the kids want him to tell. All of that would have been great. Like, okay, I get it. But all the stuff he does, the glee he takes in like tormenting Veronica at this moment, it's not like, hey, like he's not like teary eyed, like I didn't want to have to do this. You forced me to do this. And like, I'm having to do, like, he is like, I'm going to make you walk the plank. Like he is taking delightful glee in torturing Veronica, who has done nothing to her.
Yeah. He's tasing her and he's like giving his mustache twirling speech to her. And I'm just like, I'm supposed to feel bad for this guy?
This guy who killed Curly Moran? Like who is Curly Moran is just an okay person, basically, right? Like, I mean, yeah. I
mean, like you said, there is a way to do it. And you should feel sympathy for him because he is a victim of molestation. His dad does bully him. Mm-hmm. But like, I could see a world where he just straight up kills Woody Goodman. And then you feel bad for him because you're like, well, yeah, that I understand that. But he's killing a bus full of kids.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, he killed a bus full of kids who were also victims of Woody Goodman.
And also, like, the teacher, Meg. All these people, Meg. Like, Veronica, he did not know was not on that bus. So, again, here's the thing. So, he doesn't know that Veronica's on that bus. So, he thinks he might have killed Veronica, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in doing so, he also would have then later came up with the plan to get Veronica to help him with the dad thing. That was not in his initial plan. The whole, like, I'm going to get money from Woody thing came way after. So after he committed this murder, he then became a financial genius scammer. Like, he just went from a whole different level of stuff. And he also didn't blow up the bus to kill Shavrondo, who had, like, bullied him into, like, buying new jeans because his brother shot bleach on his.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't even a part of his motivation for blowing up a whole bus.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, like, that, here's the thing, if he would have done something and he killed a kid who had molested him or bothered him and he felt bad about that, and then he had to, like, try to cover it up and, like, stuff got out of the way. Like, the glee he took killing Curly Moran was not like, oh my God, I'm sorry I have to do this, but I can't let it come out. It was like, hey, let me write this name. Yeah. It was so premeditated.
Dude, when he's driving with him on the fucking hood of his car.
Yeah.
Like, he is a sympathetic character. There are reasons to feel bad for him, but you lose it when he's just so over the top evil.
Yeah.
Like an evil mastermind genius.
Yeah.
Like unfeeling. Like he doesn't have any remorse for any of this stuff that he does. Like he like steals all of Mac's shit. Like Mac didn't do anything. Mac liked him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why is he doing that to Mac?
Yeah, he's just, I think the Sally thing with the dog, if that was going to actually be a real thing, that would set the seeds for him being a psycho, but then you can't have the Cassidy line land the way it does. Like, it just doesn't, like, I love the line, I like the idea, but it was like, that was not the driving factor for me for the actions that you're about to do.
Yes, 100%.
And what you did at the Pomeroy party really goes against everything.
Yes, dude. Yeah. I
was like, that was like a step where I could never get back on his side with him.
Yep. No, I'm with you. Yeah. Like they did too much.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite moments though.
Favorite moments. Let's see. I have Vice Principal Clements using Veronica to help him. And I like mostly their bond throughout the season. That he's more like, I like the winter festival where he's actually listening to her and like taking her advice. I like that they became a more of a unit, as opposed to like a Snyder and Buffy situation. They have
a nice namaste, real recognize real understanding of each other.
Yeah. Woody Goodman just being an absolute menace and happy-go-lucky. Just love that for him. And Veronica babysitting the kid that gave her the creepy drawing, and the dad who just hits on her so casually. Just a mess.
It's wild. Wild back to back. Here's a drawing with your head chopped off. Anyway, if you ever want to hang out,
that family has to be on a list. What else do we have? We have Veronica babysitting the kid who gave her no, not that. Wallace solving Jackie's hit and run crime by finding the reporter's notepad. That was in the Driver Ed episode 2. And I put this here is because this was the beginning of us finally getting Wallace to have his own little adventures and stories, as opposed to it being Veronica. This is where we got out of that. I have the kick-ass Hispanic lady in jury duty. She was great.
Yeah, she rolled.
Mac, this was a great moment. Mac trying to see how long she could have a conversation with Veronica, only using questions and ahoy mateys. That was a great moment. And then we mentioned this before, but Trina Kendall / Willow Cordelia scene.
Yeah, the snark off. That was a great fucking scene, dude. Absolutely great.
That's the only episode Allison Hannigan's in, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, she's not in this season a lot.
Yeah.
My favorite moments is the Keith Woody Goodman scene. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not a 15-year-old boy. Absolutely. Like, that was so tense and so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because that also shows the menace of Woody, where he's like, I think you should keep your mouth shut, Keith. And then Keith is just like not backing down.
Yeah.
Amazing moment.
Mm-hmm.
I also like kind of similarly, Logan punking Dr. Griffith in that hallway when he's like coming out of the bathroom. Dr. Griffith is like, what are you doing here? And Logan's like, I'm using your daughter to piss you off. I was like, God damn. And then Dr. Griffith is just there like, I was like, damn, Logan's a fucking menace, dude.
And then Logan catches feelings and gets over those feelings very quickly.
Yeah, because he realizes that he doesn't like bimbos. Our love story's epic. Blood, sweat, and tears.
You're lucky Dr. Griffith sent Hannah away, because I'd be with her right now.
Old beanhead Hannah. Clarence Weedman killing Aaron Eccles.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have that here as a separate note, but I also have the entire last 15 minutes of the season finale was just absolute insanity. Anything that Vinny, Van Lowe, or Cliff does, I have as a favorite moment. Those two just are fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
They're just so fantastic, dude. I feel like I had another one that you brought up something and it sparked a memory in my, but I can't remember it. But yeah, that's those were some of my favorite moments of the season.
Cool. Should we get into these Q&As from
yes. I'm going to let you take the lead on these.
All right. I mean, one of the questions was, how did Beaver get the rat on the bus? I don't even know. The same way he got a bomb on a private plane that he didn't even that he somehow knew that they would be taking. Like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of FMKs. Yeah, there's a lot of them.
All right, let's just run through them.
People love these. I always feel like they're just so, I don't know. I always feel wrong.
Fuck, marry, kill, Logan, Duncan, Leo. You marry Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
You fuck Logan because Logan fucks. And you kill Leo because he's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with that. Do I want to hang out with Leo? I'm doing the Duncan thing. Yeah. Go safe. Yeah.
She's a billionaire. Yeah. But then you have to take care of a kid.
We don't know what timeline this is in. What do you mean you have to take care of a kid? You think you don't have nannies and all these people? Well, are you marrying Duncan and you're on the run? Oh
yeah, that's tough. But then are you marrying Logan and you're getting shotgun blast?
Yeah, I'm still marrying Duncan regardless of it. I'll hang out in Australia with the baby.
Yeah, I don't like babies. Anyway,
you know what happens with babies? They don't stay babies.
True. Mac, Jackie, Gia.
Man, it really changes when you know about Jackie's life, dude. You still get another 2-year-old.
Yeah, you gotta hang out with a kid.
You got 2-year-old now. That baby became a 2-year-old. Why did they make she had a 2-year? I know they said she had to have a 2-year-old so that it would be make sense that she wasn't she didn't just have the baby, so she has no baby weight or anything. They were she's 2 years old. Unnecessary plot point for me, but sure. Not marrying Gia at all.
Yeah, you gotta deal with.
Well, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing with Gia.
Yeah, I'm fucking Gia. I'm marrying Mac.
I think I'm marrying Mac.
Mac seems real chill.
I think I'm marrying Mac too.
And she's gonna be loaded. She's gonna be a computer programmer. We're gonna be set.
Yeah, she'll have a job that she hates in computers because it'll drain the life out of her. But
she's the most drama free of these three. She's got trauma now though.
And she's game in the bedroom now. She's game in the bedroom.
She is. She wants to try.
Yeah.
She's very nice in the bedroom. Very understanding.
I feel bad killing any of them, really.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like Gia would not be good in bed though.
I think I'm F Jackie, kill Gia, marry Mac.
Kill Gia. Yeah.
You're not going to take your shot. You're not going to take your shot though with Kristen.
I just think she'd be bad. If we're talking about prowess, Logan definitely fucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
From the last one, Logan fucks. Gia, I don't think fucks.
I think Mac would be better than Veronica.
In bed?
Yeah. I don't know why. I just think that.
Yeah, I think so too. And I also don't want to get chlamydia from.
Surprisingly, Veronica doesn't even come up on any of these.
Yeah.
This next one, I put a lot of thought. I did think about this one
you did think about this one.
This one was so damning that I was like, I might just pull a Cassidy off the hotel. I was like,
my name is Vance Tucker.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck, marry, kill Dick Casablancas, Liam Fitzpatrick, and Sheriff Lamb. God, this is tough.
I thought about this one and I don't remember where I landed. Let's see. You can't marry the cop. You can't be
No, I'm not being the wife of a cop.
Oh yeah, I know what. I was going to marry Dick Casablancas, criminal
Yep.
and all. Maybe the assets may be frozen, so we don't have a lot of money, but he might not be around.
Yeah, I'm going to say I feel like if you're in a marriage with Dick Casablancas, you could just cheat because you know he's cheating.
Not even. and the fact that you're not a homosexual in any of these doesn't play a role. That's what you're worried about. That's your concern.
I'm just playing the game. I'm playing the game. You fuck Liam Fitzpatrick because that guy, that guy throws down. You saw how he chokeslammed Veronica.
Yeah.
He fucks.
Yeah. That's the real answer. Yeah, it's married.
Yeah, I'm a cop killer like Ice-T, baby.
Yeah, because there's nothing you want to be involved with Liam in. You don't. Yeah.
No. Yeah, Dick Casablancas, he's rich.
But the assets might be frozen, but you might still have access to the house. You might have some stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. And
And he's not around.
Yeah, he's never going to be around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you can cheat. Yeah. You're in a loveless marriage with Dick Casablancas.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
and that's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I hate those questions always put us in
I
weird
love
spots.
these questions because of how squirmy they make you.
This is different because it's not us like objectifying the female characters either, which is usually what I worry about. These are a lot of us. These are a lot of different.
I objectify
versions.
everybody.
Some of these questions have to do with like predictions, but I'm going to skip down to number 7 on this list, which is Keith really a more ethical PI than Vinnie Van Lowe?
No.
Yes.
You think he is?
Absolutely.
How so?
The thing is, Vinnie Van Lowe will do anything for money, regardless of what the outcome is, which is noted in The Quick and the Wed, where he decided to forge documents to fax to. He took money from the rich family that wanted to get the ring back to forge a fax to her from her ex-boyfriend in the band saying, "I need to see you." Keith would not do that.
Keith impersonates police officers.
Keith would do that to find evidence for something. He would not do that to get people to. He would not trick a woman into getting back with her ex so that someone can like rightfully not marry them to get their money, to get a ring back. He would not do that. And I would need to see an example. I would need you to tell me an example when he did that.
I think that they're both scumbags.
Give me an example of that.
I mean, Keith was literally going to break into Woody Goodman's house before Vinnie Van Lowe did.
Yeah, but
Keith impersonates like officers of the law.
Yeah, but I'm saying, when is he doing that for monetary gain, but not to solve a case?
He was doing it with Terrence Cook because he just liked Terrence Cook, even though Terrence.
So he's trying to get Terrence Cook he's defending Terrence Cook and investigating. But when he found out Terrence Cook might have did the bomb thing, he went right to Lamb and said, "Hey, I found this at Terrence Cook's." Vinnie Van Lowe would never do that. Vinnie Van Lowe, if he was told that, he would have been like, "My client, I'm not doing it." That is the difference between Vinnie Van Lowe. There's literally a scene.
Keith also tricks sex workers all the time into thinking that they're going to get some money out of him, and then he just asks them questions. These poor sex workers thinking that they're going to get...
Vinnie Van Lowe is getting kicked out of, the meat grinder or whatever all the time.
Oh, yeah. And I loved it. That's a storyline for him.
And when we first hear about Vinnie Van Lowe, Keith sends a lady away because she wants to do a blackmailing, like, entrapment thing. And he's like, "I don't do that." That's the difference. That's the difference. That is literally the difference. I mean, I
can hear your argument. I hear you.
You don't have an example. You don't have an example of him being completely immoral to get something.
Not yet. We don't know what Kendall's up to with him yet.
Vinnie Van Lowe literally tried to ruin Jane's sister's marriage for financial gain.
She deserved it.
Let's see. Okay. Another one that we have here is, why is Beaver worse than Duncan for what happened at the party? I never understood it in both. She was drugged, so unable to consent. So didn't they both rape her? And I have a take for this, but do you want to go?
I agree with, I believe they both did.
No, the question is, why is it worse? Not that they both did. Like, why is Beaver worse than Duncan?
I think why Beaver would be, this is a terrible question to have to answer. So I'm just going to preface my answer with that. But I think the argument for why Beaver would be worse than Duncan is because I feel like Beaver was sober while this was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And he also, I don't know if he knew that he had chlamydia, but he gave Veronica chlamydia. So if he knew that he had chlamydia, number one, he's sober and he knows that he's giving Veronica chlamydia.
I don't think he knows he has chlamydia.
Okay, well, even if you take that away, I think Beaver was sober, so he knows. Duncan, while I do still think that like Veronica was unable to give consent, it was like they were boyfriend and girlfriend and he was also drunk or drugged.
He was drugged. That is the whole thing. Both Veronica and Duncan were drugged. I don't know if any of them could consent. I don't understand why. I don't understand. I think the confusion happens in the scene where Veronica comes and she says, but it was consensual, right? None of them can answer that question because he was drugged. Duncan was drugged.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because Logan drugged him.
Yes, they're the two people at the party that are on the roofies.
I mean, it's also like, this is another telling thing of like, Duncan was also like unable to give consent.
Yes,
like, I know that we're looking at this through the lens of like, Veronica was raped, but like, technically Duncan was as well.
That is why. I mean, the Beavers thing is worse because he made a conscious decision where he could have walked away and he did it. And he did it not for, oh, I love Veronica. He did it to like get back at his brother and prove like, I am a real man. It was like this, he was led to that. Like if that was more of like his trauma from that, but like he does that. We go to the rooftop and he's like, and he thinks I'm a virgin. It's like, dude, that's evil shit. Duncan went into a room, saw his ex-girlfriend. They are both roofied up. And like normally in court cases, it never will fall on like, it would always go back on the guy. Like when two people are drunk and they end up having sex, then like the consent question is a weird question for Veronica to ask. But for him in his mind, they were both just having sex. I don't know how he remembered stuff, but he couldn't remember anything before. But they were both drugged. That's the biggest difference. Duncan would not have like been sober, walked into that room, saw her like that, and just slept with her, knowing that she was also drunk. Like that's why it's 10 times worse what Beaver did. He like did it for that reason. Duncan literally was like, oh man, my girlfriend's here, we're hooking up. That's his.
We also don't see exactly how it played out. We don't know if like Veronica like woke up and was like coming on to Duncan. We don't know.
Someone brought up too on Discord that I had posited that like Beaver had done that first, but I think Duncan might have done it first and then Beaver came in afterwards. I mean, we don't know what the timeline of when this happens, but also Beaver lies to Veronica about what happened too.
Yeah.
Duncan doesn't lie about it when confronted. He was like, let's not bring it up. And the reason he feels bad about it, the reason Duncan feels bad about it is because they don't know if they're brother or sister yet at this point.
Yeah.
So it's like another weird layer. But Beaver does it, lies to Veronica about it.
Yeah.
Beaver's definitely worse. I mean, you can argue consent, but
I mean, I mean, both situations are not good.
Yeah. But
people are drugged.
But Beaver's actions are way worse than Duncan's. And Duncan is on the same drug that Veronica is on. Like if he came to Veronica and said, why did you take advantage of me? Because he's the one that has known that she might be a sister longer than she has. So he could have been like, why did you take advantage of me? I was on drugs. And they would be like, well, Logan and Dick, our favorite two characters, drugged us.
One of our new love interests drugged us.
And every time we've had sex, it's always been safe sex, except for that one time we had sex, and I don't really remember what exactly happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she could have gotten pregnant that time. Like, everything. It's a mess.
This is exactly one of those questions where I'm like, I hope we're doing this tactfully.
Well, I read this and I was just like, I understand the point of the question, but to me, it's not even close that Beaver was worse.
Yeah.
Because just especially because Duncan is literally on the same drug.
Yeah, he was drugged as well.
And they're both unknowingly. If Duncan took the drug himself and was like looking around, then maybe there's a little bit of something there, but he was drugged.
Yeah. Okay.
Is there a lighter question? I'll just end on this.
I like this question.
Yeah, go for it.
Is there no security at the Kane mansion? Because you're telling me this huge tech genius known by everyone has not one security camera.
He made billions off of video stuff.
Yep.
There's nothing. Yep.
But Aaron Eccles got cameras all over the fucking place.
Yeah. Right? Why make your tech millionaire like a guy who learned how to like compress video footage stuff and he has no video surveillance at his place at all?
I mean, the only use for security cameras is for sex tapes. Like, we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's a great point.
Yeah. I just love this question. It said, when I first read it, I thought it was a different question, but they say, do I even like this show?
Yeah.
I find this show fascinating.
Yeah. This is the typical quote from I Think You Should Leave. I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's such an interesting watch. Mm-hmm. But much like the season 2, I don't know if it's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, there's so much stuff that doesn't make sense in it.
Mm-hmm.
There's been some retconning that I'm like, you thought that I would forget about that, but I'm curious to see like what happens in season 3. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm like, how? One of the questions is, can it get stranger? I'm like, I'm curious to see.
Absolutely. I mean, what else can blow up? What other crime can happen?
Yeah. It's that typical like it's like a train wreck. Mm-hmm. I gotta watch it or whatever.
Yeah, it's fascinating. That's the only way I can think of it. Do you like season 1 or 2 more?
Ooh,
I'm slightly leaning to season 1 just on the novelty of it.
I'm going for season 2. Fuck it.
Okay.
Just because it's like there's so much happening. Like it blew my mind. Season 1 was good.
It's too much stuff.
Yeah, it is too much stuff, but it's mind blowing. Mind blowing stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll go with season 2. Just because it's a lot and it's been fun to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the season 2 has been more fun to talk about than season 1.
So heavy. I mean, it was heavy with the incest in the first season, and this one's just sexually assault. It's so much. It's so much.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
Do you want to hear some of the Patreon show suggestions, or just go straight to predictions?
Yeah, let's do some of the Patreon show suggestions because, we've only got like 4 or 5 episodes of Freaks and Geeks left, and then we have to move on to something new.
Yeah.
So we wanted to ask, what do people think we should do next? And there's just not a lot of crossover. There's some.
The True Blood has gotten a couple.
Yeah, True Blood's come up.
Yeah,
a couple times.
People mentioned Gilmore Girls, which lost the Discord poll. God, did not make it past the first bracket for some reason. How to Get Away with Murder? Oh my God, no way. That show's ridiculous. I've seen some episodes of that. Sex and the City. I'm not gonna.
Dead Like Me came up again.
Yeah, Sex and the City we're not gonna do, but we did review the movie The Mannequin with Kim Cattrall with a couple of the Bradshaw boys. So, yeah.
Pretty Little Liars is an interesting one that,
Vampire Diaries.
I mean, Desperate Housewives. I could get back into Desperate Housewives. I did watch Desperate Housewives when I was a kid because my parents loved that show, but I don't remember anything about it. But Pretty Little Liars, that's an interesting one.
And One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill, I don't know, that's not a female-centric one, though.
And Psych, also not female-centric. And I've recently watched Psych. I enjoy it. Enjoy Psych.
Yeah, I feel like people like Psych.
And someone said Stranger Things. We're not doing Stranger Things.
No.
Joe's already in Stranger Things.
Yeah, I'm Finn Wolfhard. In case you didn't know. Yeah. I don't know what Carnival is.
Oh, I remember Carnival. I can't explain it fully, but yeah.
Yeah. These are some good suggestions, though. I feel like we used to get more different ones.
Yeah. We'll see what we do. We'll see what we do.
Take it under consideration.
Undeclared is on there. Another show that's from
isn't that another Veronica Mars, Rob Thomas show or something?
No, Undeclared is like from Freaks and Geeks.
Oh, right. Yeah. I knew it was related to one of the shows that we were already reviewing. But yeah, we will see. We're starting the deliberation period of what will come next.
Yeah.
Speaking of what will come next, our predictions for Veronica Mars Season 3. You want to start us off here, Vance?
Yeah, how do you want to do this? Full list or back and forth?
Do full list.
Okay. So, I did mention in the Season 2 finale episode that we never see Terrence Cook again. I just want to put that on record. But if we see Terrence Cook if Terrence Cook comes back, we're going to see him dancing in a go-go cage. I'm going all or nothing.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so here comes my predictions. I got Wallace and Mac kiss, maybe start dating.
Wallace and Mac, okay.
Mm-hmm. Kendall is pregnant with Aaron Eccles' child, Logan's half-brother or sister.
Fuck, that's a good one.
Team Veronica finally catch the Hearst College serial date rapist.
Okay.
Hannah returns for an episode to make things awkward between Logan and Veronica.
Okay.
Dick will show a more sensitive side, and Veronica will feel sorry for him, but this will be short-lived for comedic punchline effect.
Okay.
Keith gets put on a very high-profile case that spans a few episodes, but it's not the season arc.
Okay.
Keith starts dating a bombshell that even he admits is out of his league.
I'd like to see that.
Weevil becomes a prison gang leader before he gets released.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And Kendall's secret identity is revealed and leads to chaos.
All right. You have a lot of Kendall-centric ones.
I had 2.
It's a lot.
Okay.
All right. Here are my predictions. Duncan's gone. He doesn't show back up. No more Duncan.
Okay. Yeah.
But you know who does show back up? Logan's mom. Lynn Eccles.
I want it, man. I'm down. I'm down.
I'm not stopping banging that drum.
Yeah.
She's coming back. We didn't see the body.
Yeah.
Veronica has to work with the Fitzpatricks at some point to figure out a case.
Okay.
Sheriff Lamb gets ousted as the sheriff.
Okay.
Weevil starts a new gang, which kind of coincides with your whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Logan dies. Veronica's mom shows back up at one point.
Wait. Logan dies, is what you're saying.
Logan's going to die in season 3. I'm saying it.
Wow.
Fuck it.
That's not happening.
The Eccles family is no more.
That is not, Trina. That is not happening.
Veronica's mom shows back up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Vinny Van Lowe and Keith / Veronica have to work together again on a case. Vinny Van Lowe meets a woman and flirts with her aggressively, but she keeps turning him down. He thinks he's got a shot with this lady, but she's not into him.
Big Van Lowe's getting a full-on story.
Yes.
Wow.
He's integrated.
That is.
I mean, Duncan's going to be gone. Logan's going to die. They got to fill that void with.
Jeez. Yeah. All right. All right.
Jackie's gone. Beaver's gone. They got to fill the void with something.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be.
Why not another adult? Yeah.
And last one, a girl tries to extort Wallace because he's a jock.
Is Hearst College? What division are they?
Dude,
That's a Division I school.
Yeah, of course it is. In the world of this TV show, it is.
So you think he's going to have a Rashard Rucker situation because his dad's not around
some
to teach him?
Some girl's going to try to be like dating him or something just because he's a jock, and she's only using him because he's a jock.
When you say using, you mean trying to? What does that entail?
I guess I shouldn't have said extort. I think that she's only going to use him for like status because he's a jock.
Okay.
And then he's going to find out that she's not really that into him.
Okay. I think he'd be fine with that. He seemed to be happy.
Are you kidding me? He was about to go to Paris.
He was fine with that when he was getting baked goods and looking at girls in the hallway when he made the team. He was,
Okay.
All right.
Those are my predictions.
All right. Cool.
All right. So, first episode of season 3 is titled Welcome Wagon.
I'm going to say this is Weevil pulling up to the prison and being put into like Gen Pop, as they call it.
You think that Weevil's going to have a bandana that he wears backwards with the tie in the front? No,
he's not going to go full. Yeah.
So you think Weevil starts this? He's been convicted.
No, but he's still in jail. He hasn't been convicted.
Okay.
You still go to jail.
Okay.
While you're waiting
I'm
trial.
going to say Welcome Wagon is going to be Veronica and Wallace at freshman orientation at Hearst College.
That makes sense.
I think we're going to get a Veronica telling the story of her summer and how she ended up at Hearst instead of Stanford. She didn't end up getting the Kane scholarship. It went to Angie. And I think what's the mystery of the episode, though?
I mean, I would have never predicted a school bus crash.
Yeah. Welcome Wagon.
Right.
I can't do like another frat sorority thing.
I got it.
Oh, you know what? No.
You go ahead.
Veronica goes to a sorority party. Because we already had a frat. We didn't have a sorority. We're going to see some kind of like weird sorority mystery.
I think a new person's going to show up in town, a la Spike.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that is the end of our season 2. You got anything else to say about this, Vance?
No. This was a hell of a season.
It really was. Pop the champagne for a hell of a season. Well, hop on Discord, everybody. Let us know what you thought about all of this. Link is in the show notes. Join Patreon, patreon.com/boyswatchingbuffy. We got new episodes of Freaks and Geeks coming your way this week. Start being on the lookout for those Twilight movies on the movie tier. You want to get a shout out, Apple Podcast 5-star rating and review, Spotify 5-star rating, take a screenshot of it, send it into us. Also, the Apple Podcast thing, if you're outside of the US, take a screenshot of it, send it into us. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at boyswatchingbuffy, boyswatchingbuffy@gmail.com if you want to email us. And stay tuned next time for when we talk about Welcome Wagon.
Seltzer Kings.
Podcasts.